Right now, he's going against Pac-Man with a 1, 2, 3, and a 4, ladies and gentlemen. Before I can finish my sentence, it's Luigi, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is. 20 seconds, first stock already accounted for.
And with a character like Pac-Man to do that this quickly, like just 20 seconds in, just getting that 0 to death on on Pac-Man, a character that's meant to just camp you out, to just wall you and just try to get these simple I don't want to say too simple, but these simple trapping plays to a point where you have to approach. You know, you start to wonder what is it that this Pac-Man's gonna have to do now. Do I play a little bit more aggressive, or do I just continue trying to be campy? Because Luigi Kid, not scared whatsoever to just go in, as you're noticing right now. It doesn't matter if you have fruits, a hydrant, he's just throwing out attacks or just getting in his face. He's ready with that plunger.
Playing with absolutely no fear as you... Oh, okay. Instead, going to read the DI with T34 right there instead of just jumping up with an aerial. Very smart stuff. Optimally, this should be a dead Luigi here, but he unfortunately messes up his edge guard and lets him back. And to continue on what you were saying, it's all going to be about how T34 just tries to really pick and choose his moments, because there are going to be moments where it's going to be more optimal for him to camp a little bit, and others where it's going to be time to go in, as it pretty much is against any matchup, especially against Luigi, because... optimally, you can argue, yeah, it's Pac-Man, it's Luigi. Luigi has the second worst airspeed in the entire game. Pac-Man, as that apple, is going to take the stock. Yeah, it was really smart to throw it up. Pac-Man, as the, Luigi is like the character with the second worst airspeed in the game. Pac-Man, one of the game's best campers and best, trappers, I should say, in terms of defensive play. You feel like it would make sense to just wall Luigi out effortlessly with that hydrant, but Luigi Kid, showing no fear because he knows exactly what T34's game plan is, in a sense, forcing him to adjust. We're just going to have to see what that adjustment is later on.
Yeah, and you see, as you mentioned before, Luigi doesn't have the best airspeed in the game, but the way that Luigi Kid is utilizing Luigi's jumps, his airspeed, the way that he's getting in just through jumping and using his fair, it's so optimal, it's so smart, and you see it's paying off because you just see T34 just continuously trying to run away, but as you see, Luigi Kid is behind him almost every single time. And now once again, off stage at 103%, you see T34 finally clicking a little bit on what he has to do. Playing a little bit safely, playing a little bit more at the corner, at the ledge, just trying to force options just like that. That grab is going to get punished with the roll into F smash. And you see right now, T34 playing pretty optimally, doing exactly what he's supposed to do, but not enough. That up smash, just barely missing from getting a kill. Dash attack off stage. Yeah, what's really gonna interest me in this matchup is how that down B just killed, but more importantly, it's gonna be how Luigi can edge guard every time he gets a Pac-Man off stage, because if you're Pac-Man and you're playing at the corner or going against Luigi, although you're doing the most optimal thing, you gotta start asking yourself, okay, how do I approach? Luigi Kid has to start asking himself, like, how do I approach? What is it do I have to do when I have Pac-Man off stage? If I am to get him off stage, if I'm ever to get in his face, because now T34 is just running away with camping into a small aggression play with the bell and forward smash to seal game one in his favor.
I mean, you keep mentioning optimality, and I think that's much more in the favor of T34 right now, because optimally, in a perfect world, Luigi should not be able to do too much about Pac-Man. Pac-Man is the kind of character who is playing a damn RTS. I've made that same stupid, same joke analogy for like 5 years now. I figured you guys would have gotten it in your heads right now, but some of you still haven't. I'm sorry. There are a lot of new blood out here. I gotta say it again. Pac-Man loves to set up his bases, his defenses, put that hydrant down, get whatever fruit that he can spawn from the palm of his hands like some sort of weird, small, round, yellow DD. And Luigi, he's not... much like how he is with women, he's not very good at approaching. That's the thing. He's not very good at approaching because he doesn't have very good airspeed. Coming in, he can have some pretty predictable approach options. What in forward air? Just run up grab because it's Luigi. You know what he wants. And Pac-Man, he's just in general a very defensive character. He's the kind of character who thrives off of bad approaches, who thrives off of just like pretty much winning neutral by throwing down that hydrant and then just setting up his own base, his defenses, getting his projectile. Because right there, he's already making it really hard for Luigi to approach. He did the right thing. He tried to get in between there so he could sneak in a grab and potentially a 0 to death. But then T34 was just ready for that and beat him to the punch ahead of time. When you put a wall down, Gabe, it's pretty hard, but once Luigi's in, you know what it is! T34 air dodging away, and now he doesn't have to worry about that as much. Can you blame him, Gabe, for playing that defensively when that exists?
Pac-Man's definitely doing the right thing in this scenario, and you see right now, Luigi Kid just struggling to find his openings, those ways to get in. With a character like Pac-Man who, you know, just relies so much on the projectiles, beautiful catch, spot dodge, knowing that Pac-Man's grab lasts an eternity. Just charge up the up smash just to secure the kill. But can we be seeing another secured kill? No, we won't. Once again, missing that 0 to death option. It's not often you get to see Luigi miss a pretty good opportunity like that. But you know, T34 just one step ahead, knowing exactly how to, I guess, DI the move, just being well aware and using his air dodge to save his butt in 2 occasions.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready to call the hospital because you know there's blood all over that control stick of T34 right now with the way that he was SDIing. Oh, man. Just bumping his way out of that. Hitting the stick as much as repeatedly to the left as he possibly can and air dodging, because I've heard a lot of people to say pretty much just like SDI to your life, pick a god and pray whenever Luigi actually winds up grabbing you. And it ain't no different with Pac-Man. That 0 to death works on pretty much everybody. And ooh, double hit right there, using the key to spark up the hydrant and then hit him with that on top of everything! Okay, everything's fine. He's off the level now. In terms of edge guarding, finally going to get that up smash. To answer what you meant by edge guarding before, that's another thing that Luigi Kid can't really do too much off the level against Pac-Man, especially with that side beam as far as recovery goes. It's pretty much the same way that Luigi edge guards anybody else. You know, do those little short hops, finally getting that combo that he wanted. Yeah, there you go. Just throwing out the plungers off the level. Pretty much all he can do. But I mean, hey, T34 is finally going to get that combo, but they're both at 0, my friend. That's the magic percent.
This could be the beautiful. Oh my god, nice mix-up right there. Not opting to go for the 0 to death there, but just racking up the damage at 68 and then adding 7% more, 75% on this Pac-Man, and we could be seeing a game 3. This is definitely a change of pace for both these players, because now Pac-Man has to get in, and getting that jab block, you know, reacting to that fair is not as easy as people make it out to be, but it seems like it is that easy to just edge guard Luigi when you're Pac-Man and have one of the best recoveries in the game, using the side B to get back to stage, but that there, not connecting the last hit of it, and just forcing the air dodge right there on Luigi Kid to send him home packing well. I'm pretty sure he's already home, but to send him to bed, I should say.
I don't know, man. Some of these Wi-Fi kids, they're like you see all that stuff that like Rayola or Last Post or whatever would be like, oh, and Cactin like in today's adventures of Wi-Fi brackets, and be like, do you have education? Never gets old on that one. Some of these kids like literally going to McDonald's playing on their Switch lights, but like, yeah.